Hi guys, I am starting a little bit early. I won't start the tutorial yet. I'm just going to get placement and lighting and all of that ready to go so I can see how this is all going to look. Hi! So if you're joining in with me early, then we're hanging out for a few minutes. Hi Lisa, while I'm getting everything ready to go. I won't jump right into it until it's a little bit closer to 6, just to be fair. Hi guys. I just want to see if there's a way for me to respond on the computer. Let's find out. I think I got it. There'll be a little bit of a delay, but that's okay. Hi. Okay, guys. For those of you that are here already, how many of you are making the cup with me? Because I'm excited. I'm excited. The new workspace. Mary, hi, sis. Yeah. We did that. We did that in 2 days. We moved everything. Do you guys want to see while we're waiting for 6 o'clock? Do you guys want to see how I'm set up in here? I can take you around. I have my computer desk, which is temporary. We're going to be building a whole shelving unit there. I have my epoxy station, some glitters there, shelf, my holder, another glitter shelf, and then this is all storage down here. And then back there are my printer and one of my machines. And then up here, that's the supplies for tonight. This is all of my little glitters and my Illumidust and my dyes, more glitter, and then cups, cups, cups. So many cups. Let's see if I can see the commenting. Okay, I can respond to comments. Woo! Aw. Thanks, Yvette. Okay, guys. I couldn't see... Hi, Shay. I'm excited too. I'm super excited. Oh, you guys, I showered. Usually you guys see me in my live videos on Facebook. I usually do a live video when I wasn't prepared to do a live video. I'm just like, hey, I think I'll go do a video right now. I'm usually all gross. Computer desk is temporary because it takes up so much space. I'm getting a different computer. I'm getting a big all-in-one computer, and I'm just going to build shelves all the way down the wall so I have shelving. This takes up so much space just to hold a computer. So yeah, and it's all like in my way. So how many of you guys are making the cup with us tonight? You guys are welcome. This is honestly making the tutorials and teaching people what I know. I have failed 100 times to every 10 times that I have won on making a cup, let me tell you. So this is honestly more fun for me. I enjoy doing the tutorials. I enjoy picking up my phone and answering questions. All of that. Like I seriously, I enjoy that more than I do selling the cups. And to be honest with you, I have stopped promoting my business from a standpoint of making custom cups for people, and I have moved in a direction of just becoming a teacher, I guess you could say. I am focusing more on making sure that we have a good place for tutorials and that everyone has a place to be to ask questions. Anybody that's new coming in knows what to expect. So working on that. I'm working on writing a manual. That's coming. Lots of stuff, guys. Lots of stuff. Okay. So what time is it? It's 5:55. Let's go over what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be doing this cup. Isn't it pretty? Did you guys ever see? Let me grab the very first flame cup I ever did so you guys can see the glow up. It's in process of being stripped so that I can do something else on it because I'm not happy with it. Okay. The very first flame cup I did a tutorial on it. It was this. Now, I was not impressed with this cup. I did the tutorial just as a technique, like how to put the different colors on there, blend the colors together to create a flame-like look. Let's just talk about this really quick. So, don't get discouraged. Seriously. This was not a bad cup. This was just not a great cup. So knowing what I know now and having done multiple other cups, I wanted to revisit this guy. I've seen a lot of people asking about flames. Right now, California is burning, y'all. So this is kind of in honor of everybody who is out there putting their lives on the line, trying to keep us from completely burning up and losing everything. So this guy right here, we're making that. Okay, who wants to know supplies? Let's go over glitter colors. We're going to be using Cherry from Recollections or any red glitter that you have. I just happen to be using Cherry. So I am using Orange, which is not Recollections. Recollections does not make a good orange, you guys. I'm disappointed in their selection. This is Orange Citrus from Bulk Glitters. So I put it in a Recollections container because I bought 2 small ones, not really, I bought 2 of them, and so I just dumped them in here. Anyways, TMI, sorry. I'm going to be using Quicksand as my champagne color. You can use champagne, you can use gold, you can use an antique silver. You can use whatever you feel like works best for you. So I'm using Quicksand from Bulk Glitters. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments to you guys. I'm also using Color 26, you guys. This is from Amanda Lightsey. She is doing a glitter buy-in group. If anybody has the link to her group, I did not get it ahead of time. Hey, Mary. This color right here is bananas. Oop, I dumped some out. I just christened the new craft room. So it is like a gunmetal gray, like a dark gray black, and it's got those iridescent like bling. Oh, it's so pretty. And then for this big cup that I'm going to be doing this on instead of the little guy, I'm going to do this part right here. I'm going to do this in this gunmetal color, this gray iridescent blacky color, and I'm going to do an ombre to black. So black will be around the top. That is not a necessary step, you guys. That is just something, this cup was requested by somebody, so I'm going to go ahead and make this one to their specifics. The gunmetal color, if no one has the link, you guys, I will get the information for you after the video is over. I have her information. I will post that in the comments and get it to you. So, Amy, if you're... Holy smokes, if you're on here, I'm knocking stuff over. go ahead and post your information. If you are not, then I will take care of that afterwards. So let's move this around. It is 6 o'clock. We're going to get started so that I can keep this timely. Okay, guys, can you see the workspace? Is this a good angle for you? Okay, because I can hold this up and show you guys like that, right? You're good, you can see. We got enough lighting, because I'm trying to make sure that the lighting is on point in here too. This paper actually is, it was a roll of paper. It was a roll of craft paper that I got on clearance at Tuesday morning. It's just a roll of white craft paper that you would use like on an easel, and I just cut my pieces off. And what I did is I have 5 pieces here, maybe 6, I don't know. I went a little bananas cutting the paper, but I have quite a few different pieces here, so I can do each color and then just move it and not have to dump the glitter back in right away. That keeps my Mod Podge workable. So I'm going to be using dishwasher safe Mod Podge. It's my preference. Everybody who makes cups has their own preference, guys. I'm not telling you that this is any better than anything else. I'm just telling you that that's what I prefer to use. I will be applying my Mod Podge with a paintbrush. And what we're going to do is you start by coating pretty much this whole bottom part in Mod Podge, and then you're going to take a smaller brush, not that one, going to take a smaller brush, and that's what you're going to use to do the flames. Okay? So let's get started. I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to dump some into the lid. That way it's just easier for me to get to. I need to... Bam! There we go. Okay, guys, here we go. And I'm going to say okay, guys, probably 35 times. So I'm just going to coat the bottom of the cup in Mod Podge. And I do the very bottom as well. Okay, so coating the very bottom of the cup, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my first color, which is going to be the very bottom. And it's going to be the champagne gold, whatever color you're using as your light gold champagne color. And I'm going to go ahead and just dust that on where you can see. Not going all the way up on the Mod Podge. And I'm doing this because I'm going to be doing a gradient with the orange and the red, and I don't want the red to stick anywhere else other than where I want it. Does that make sense? So if I have glitter over it, it won't. So see, my Mod Podge goes up further, but I only did the gold color at the bottom there. I'm going to move this aside so that I can come back to it when I'm ready to use that color again, because we're not done with it. Okay, so now I'm just going to go over with my paintbrush once more where the Mod Podge was to make sure that it's not dry. And I'm going to use my orange. Brush instead of foam. I don't like how thick the Mod Podge is applied with a foam brush. I just don't like it. I don't like that I never can get the lines out. And I don't like how hard foam brushes are to clean. How many times have you guys went to wash your foam brush and literally had it fall apart in your hands? Now we're not going to worry about the fact that this isn't blended because this isn't finished. You guys see on here how there's a second layer of flames that goes around it? Yeah, that's going over it. So, okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do the flames. I say we like there's more than one person in here. There's not, just little old me. So I'm going to be using the red and the smaller paintbrush. And I'm literally just going to go in here and I'm going to create a shape that looks like a flame. Smaller at the top, wider at the bottom. Now, if you need to go back later with the even smaller paintbrush and fine-tune the tips of your flames, you can do that. It's easy. I did see Moana multiple times. I love Moana. Okay, so I'm just going to go through like this. I'm going to do a bunch of these big ones. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple of these for now so I can show you guys how I'm going to blend that. So I'm going to take the cherry. Can you guys see that? And I'm going to just start sprinkling at the very top of the flame. So concentrated color at the top of the flame. And then move this far away and just sprinkle a little bit of red into the rest of it. Because then you're going to go back in with the orange. I have a fan on, y'all. I have to turn it off. 1 second. There's a fan blowing my stuff everywhere. Okay. You guys see that? So it's more concentrated here, the red, and then it fades into the orange, which then comes down here into this orange. This is all going to get a second coat. If you've seen any of my videos, let's get personal here for a second. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that I tell you not to concentrate on your ombre on the first coat. It's a moot point. You're putting 2 layers of glitter anyways. If you are spending so much time trying to get that perfect blend on the first layer, it's a waste of energy. So just get your colors blocked where you know you want them to be. And then when you go back on your second coat, because I totally recommend 2 coats of glitter, then that's where you're going to concentrate on getting that perfect blend. Rick James, that is a cup. Let's get that one out of here. Put this one in the background because that's what we're doing. Okay, so I'm just going to continue on. What I'm going to do is switch to my fat brush. It's a hog. Let's talk about hogs, guys. Who uses hogs? So, hog tumblers. This is a 30-ounce hog. Irene on Facebook, the Stainless Depot, she sells hogs, and I seriously have used every cup under the sun, you guys. Every single cup out there. What? That's an interesting request. I absolutely love these cups. Like, there isn't a single thing about them that I would change, and I am a hog customer for life. I have people that were die-hard Yeti fans that have switched now to these cups. So because I'm just going in roughly, I'm using the big brush. It's just easier. I'll go in and do my details later. And this does not have to be perfect. You guys will see why on the next step. using this bigger brush, I'm able to get the Mod Podge on faster. Okay. So I have Mod Podge on there. Alrighty, I'm going to go with the red glitter. That's orange glitter. Red glitter. Doing it really close at the very tip. Really, really close. Getting all that color concentrated on the very tip of the flame, and then further away. Further away, and then the orange. Okay, I'm going to keep doing this, guys, going around. Stainless Depot on Facebook. She used to be the Wholesale Hog, but now she's the Stainless Depot. If you type in the Stainless Depot into the search engine, it'll bring her up. Not to mention the fact that she has the best customer service of anyone I've ever dealt with. Close up, concentrating on the end of the flame, and then further away to get that blend. Okay, guys. So see, there's going to be some spaces where there's some vacancies. We're going to fill those vacancies, so don't worry about that. Okay, did you guys know that if you need to rush a cup, like now I need to kind of like fast motion this so I can show you guys all the steps, you can take your heat gun to Mod Podge and it will speed up the dry time. Don't turn it on really hot or you will melt your Mod Podge. But even a hair dryer will work on low. Turn the blower down to low, otherwise you're going to blow glitter all over hell and back. So, yeah, we're going to hit it with the heat gun and hopefully speed up the dry time so that I can move on to the next step for you guys. Shake that off. I've never tried eye painting. I face paint. Okay. So, heat gun, you know what? I'm going to skip the heat gun because it's hot in here and my Mod Podge is pretty much already dry. I didn't catch that last comment. They disappear if I don't get to them in time. Okay. All right, guys, small brush. Now I'm going to go in. I'm holding this upside down because it just makes more sense to me. I'm going to go in and I'm going to draw another flame. If you need time to blow dry yours, or if you want to come back and watch this later after your first layer has drawn, I recommend that. I am no stranger to rushing tumblers, so I'm pretty good at getting what I need on there without totally messing it up. So you're going to go in with your Mod Podge right over the top. In with the red. This time, take the red all the way down through where the orange is. See that? So you're going to repeat that process all the way down. So you take this down, fade it back into the orange. You're going to do that all the way around. Layering the flames. Do the same exact thing that you did around the top. Now do another layer, and then do another layer. And then the bottom will be this soft gold color, like that. And then once the flames are all done, you just go in with your paintbrush. Go in and paint in between your flames, paint your Mod Podge on, and put your darker color. Hey, Rick James, want to not do that, please? It's kind of rude. So I'm just going in with another flame. Sorry, who are these people? Why are we talking about music? I don't recognize any of the names. You guys are killing my feed. I can't see the questions about the tumblers, so can we keep it to Tumblr questions? Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to block anybody that is not keeping it to tumblers. Let's see. Trying to, guys. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay. I only blocked 2. If I see any more, I will block those as well. All right. Sorry, guys. I look up and all of a sudden I see talking about music, and not that you can't talk about music, but I saw the same post like 4 or 5 times. Like, I'm not going to play music while I'm doing a live video because then my videos get flagged for copyright. Okay. So, back to it. Again with the layering, just bringing my Mod Podge up in between these and down into the orange. Because you want that red to go all the way down so that it's obvious it's a layer. And then with the orange, just a little bit at the bottom there. See how the red goes down? The red goes down. Basically, you keep repeating this process until you have as many flames as you want. And you can always come back later with a smaller brush and make the tips of your flames smaller. The orange is not Recollections. I have not been able to find a Recollections glitter in a good orange. That is Orange Citrus from Bulk Glitter. Okay. Going back in with the red glitter. We're just going to keep doing this all the way around. Mod Podge. See, it's not cute at first, you guys. It's because of the layers. See how that's coming together? Oops, that's pieces of Lincoln. This is the orange. Can you see that? It doesn't want to focus, but it's orange citrus from Bulk Glitter. Okay. Another Mod Podge dot. Getting that red glitter in there. And then a little bit of orange at the bottom. Did Margette ever make it? So see how this side kind of looks sparse? Yeah, sparse. And this side looks all full. How about that? Now you can see. So you just keep layering the flames. Layering them right over the top of the other ones. It's really hot in my room, so that's perfect because everything is drying super quick. Okay, so you guys got the gist of how to layer the flames. Now I'm going to show you how I go back in and do the second layer. So you have all of these flames in here. It's going to be kind of hard to go back in and touch up anything with your second layer. Start with one color. So I'm going to start with the red. And I'm going to go over anywhere I want red. And then I'm going to go right into what the next color is. So like right here. Oh, Bill, good Lord. So apparently lives on YouTube are an invitation for creeps and weirdos. I wasn't aware of that. So I'm going to have to be really diligent in blocking people. Okay. Thanks, babe. I'm glad you're on it for me. Creeps. So right here, I'll show you right here. This is a good spot because you can really see. this spot right here. So you're going to want that to stay red. So I'm going to take the paintbrush right next to the red and just lay down the Mod Podge right next to the red. And then of course fan it out, spread it all out. That's where my second layer of orange is going to go. See how I took the Mod Podge right next to that red flame? DJ, kill the base. If it has something to do with the cup that I'm making, absolutely. If not, please keep it to yourself. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to be snippy. I just, there's a lot of trolls. So I sprinkled the orange on there. I should blow it off, huh? Sprinkled the orange on there and it did not get on my red. It just stayed where I wanted it. And then I have Mod Podge up top. I'm going to sprinkle my red on there. So there's a second layer on that one. And it's all orange in the red, red in the orange here. That's okay. It's flames. Okay, guys. So I'm going to keep going. Down here at the bottom, I'm going to keep going with my flames. I'm just using the big paintbrush right now so I can lay it down a little faster for sake of the video. I would recommend that you use your small paintbrushes unless you're comfortable with the bigger one. Glitter everywhere. Make it rain. The glitter, where I'm putting the Mod Podge right now, the Mod Podge first layer is dry. So there's not really any glitter coming off on it, and I put it in a cup or in the lid. So, Lisa Bell. Hi, Lisa. Okay, so I have one down at the bottom now. I'm going to sprinkle the red. I'm going to sprinkle the orange. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the gold color. I'm going to put that at the very bottom. Make them thicker. Trudy, make them thicker. Give yourself big, thick spots here. What I'm using on the bottom is called Quicksand from, there's too much light, sorry, Quicksand from Bulk Glitter. It's the equivalent of kind of like a champagne. It's just not as gold, it's just what I reached for. It's probably my favorite color to date. Going back in over here. With the red. You guys saw my first flame cup, okay? We're getting there. Okay, so what you're gonna do is keep repeating this process until you get down to where you don't see your line where the orange was anymore. So basically these are gonna cover. These are gonna cover that line, and then you can just go over it with the Mod Podge. If you have places where you need to have a better blend, sprinkle a little of your orange lightly from far away, and then sprinkle some of your gold lightly from far away. That's going to create more of a fade than that. So what I'm going to do now, since you guys, I'm sure you have the process for the flames down, is I'm going to show you how to do the black background. Let me get these out of the way. Okay. So I'm going to go in with my Mod Podge, and I'm going to coat the cup everywhere the stainless is showing. You can use your big brush until you get to these little tiny places in here where it's hard with the big brush. Then you want to use the small brush. Okay, Mod Podge on there. This is how I'm going to do a blend on this. So the first color closest down here is going to be this pretty iridescent color. Let's see if I can do this effectively where you can see. So I'm going to sprinkle this in pretty close, about halfway to where I want it. And then I'm just going to lightly sprinkle a little bit. So see, it's dense down here, and then there's barely any coating right there. Because then when I go in, here, let me move this. So then when I go in with the black and start from the top up here and then work my way down, it's going to automatically create an ombre because it's only going to stick where that other color isn't. See? Dark to lighter. And I'm going to do that all the way around. It's not going to stick on my red because the Mod Podge on my red is dry. Same thing. Go in close, move further away. Start from up here around the rim with the black. Work my way in. You see how it got darker towards the top? Learning a whole bunch of fun techniques here, you guys. This does not only apply to flames. These techniques can be used for absolutely any of the designs that I do. any designs that you want to do. Just going back in here with the paintbrush on the stainless. Okay. Again, dumping close, sprinkling from further away, and then I just fold my paper over and I have another one underneath. Start up by the rim. Alright guys, so now that we have a 47-minute video, do you guys feel like you have the gist of how to do this flame cup? Because I can keep going on it, but I feel like you guys can continue and finish this process without me. So I do 2 layers. So when you go back on the second layer, you're already going to have your colors mapped out for you. So you're just going to go back with your Mod Podge and you're going to do the same technique over the top with the second layer. So you're doing that. Once it's all said and done, I have this cheap, it's a super thin, cheap, bristly. I would never paint with it. I would never Mod Podge with it. So I have this brush. When it's been drying overnight, brush it off. Brush all the excess glitter off. And then spray a spray sealant on it. Ow, just pinched my fingers. I use this. This works for me. So spray the whole thing and let it dry for at least 30 minutes and then epoxy it. Amanda, which group would you like that in? Because that's a great idea. All of them. Okay, we'll do it in all of them. I'll do a post in all of them where anybody that's in those groups can share the cups that they made, because I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys did. You can watch the video again, Mary. It'll be available for watching. It'll just be like a regular video. It's long, but live videos typically are. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining in on my first YouTube live video. I really appreciate the support. And yeah, I can't wait to see the earthworms. That's going to be a fun one. So if you guys have any additional questions, you know how to reach me. You know that I answer. My tumblers are hog tumblers. Hog tumblers you purchase on Facebook from the Stainless Depot. Can somebody post that link? Anybody? Can anybody post that link? To get to the Stainless Depot? Or hogoutfitters.com. You can send her an email. Yeah, you can't see that, can you? hogoutfitters.com. It's backwards, isn't it? Send her an email to place your order. Okay, so if it won't let you post links, I'll go back and add it too. I will get the information for the gunmetal glitter, absolutely. I got to contact Amy and find out how she wants me to spread the word on that. So, that being said, you guys, again, thank you so much for tuning in. I will be doing more of these YouTube live type tutorials so that I can keep adding the videos to my channel. Otherwise, I'm doing lives, I'm doing YouTube. It's a lot of back and forth. So you guys have a good night. Continue making your cups. I can't wait to see them finished. And I will finish this one as well and post it as a finished cup. So I will see you guys all later. You'd figure out how to block the trolls. Exactly. We'll just block them as we go. Let them show their faces and we'll get rid of them. Bye, guys.